as you see here, I am at the store for some basics, but I did have to stop and pick up this beautiful plant for my windowsill makeover, and then I'm going right into the cleaning. So I'm starting off with a vacuum and following that up with it's a brand new toilet scrubber that I bought at the store, and some Pine Sol? The yellow cleaner that you dilute in a bucket. There it is. Going in with that on the scrubber brush, and I'm slowly realizing that a lot of this darkness, while you're seeing a lot of dirt falling, a lot of this darkness around the window is just the color of the cement and like the caulking that was used around it. So it's not actually that dirty. So I am going to have to go in with paint later on, but you will see that in just a moment. But I did want to make sure that this was fully cleaned and sanitized so that my paint would have a nice clean layer of cement and no debris, so that it could just cling and stick better and dry nice and easily and quickly, so that this wouldn't take all day. And it didn't. This took like maybe an hour to actually fully complete, from cleaning to painting to decorating. So as you see, I'm just taking some window cleaner at this point, propping open my window and making sure to clean every nook and cranny and crevice to make sure that when I do go in with the paint, everything is nice and clean, so it's ready to go immediately after, and it has a nice base to stick to. The actual windowsill itself, aside from the gray and blackish cement, is actually sort of this creamy yellowy white color, and I did not like that. I did want to go in with a latex-based white, like pure white paint, and that is for two reasons. I wanted the nice bright white color, and I also wanted to give my windowsill sort of a protective layer against the elements, especially if I'm going to be watering plants up here. Now, I imagine that I will probably be taking the plants down to water them and then just propping them back up, but just in case I do end up watering them while they're on the sill, I want to make sure that there is a base of latex paint beneath where any water drips might happen, to prevent any water damage from happening in my house. Okay, we've got a painted window. Painted up there, painted the back, even though no one's gonna ever literally see that because you can't even see inside this window. I want to clean the outside of the window too, but it's going to thunderstorm for the rest of the week, so there's really no point in doing that. So I think we're just gonna move into decorating. Right, now to start off, I'm going to be placing these small wooden shims to even out the surface area of this windowsill. It is a bit curved, so I want to place those shims and then a piece of wood on top just to make everything nice and straight and even and level. Then I'm going to be placing some plants up here along with some crystals that I like. I love how the light catches onto these crystals, so I do like to keep them up there near the window. Then I'm going to be placing a little plant stand and another smaller planter. This is sort of acting as my plant hospital for plants that either need sunlight, as I do live in a basement suite, so I am not so fully endowed with windows. I just have this one. So I do need to keep more plants that require better lighting up here instead of sort of in the main portion of my room. And these guys are just needing a little extra care, so they are looking a bit rough at the moment, aside from the plant that you saw me get today, which is the one in the white pot over there. But aside from that, I do really like how this little window makeover turned out. I like how everything looks against the really bright white of the paint job that I gave it. I do like how the window looks now that it's been cleaned, and I think it turned out really well. I do just want to thank you all for watching today's video, even though it is much shorter than my usual. Thank you so much for subscribing if you have, or leaving a like and a comment if you have, and I will see you guys again next week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.